Nowadays, time is scarce. When caught in the hustle and bustle of the 21st century life, there's never enough time. We're constantly rushing around trying to get to and from events with little time to spare, leading us to compromise other everyday activities like sleeping, cleaning, and exercising. But eating should not be one of them. In order to live our most productive lives, it is important that we are fueled up with enough energy to get through the entire day. However, with a jam-packed schedule, home-cooked meals are much too time-consuming, and eating out can be much too costly. So how can you get a nice meal at a low price almost instantly? Well, today I have a product for you, Maruchan, America's ramen obsession. Ramen, an iconic Japanese noodle dish, has been growing in popularity in the American palate as reported by The New Yorker. In fact, Shigetoshi Nakamura, the chef and owner of the New York Ramen restaurant in New York City, has even stated that it's like a drug. Today, we will open up with Maruchan's fascinating history. Next, let's boil through the products offered by Maruchan. Then, we can eat up the competition. And if you're still hungry for more, we will discuss Maruchan's philanthropic efforts. First, let's start by examining Maruchan's interesting history. In 1953, young Kazuo Mori started a small fish distribution in Tokyo, Japan. Eventually, with hard work, dedication, and perseverance, this small company became a successful food company called Toyo Susan. Then, in 1961, Toyo Susan branched out of the fish storage and distribution to focus on a new product, instant noodles. With the goal of creating a convenient and affordable noodle product without skimping on quality, Toyo Susan established Maruchan in 1977 as an American-based instant ramen noodle company. Currently, there are 4 ramen manufacturing facilities for Maruchan in the U.S. 2 in California's South Orange County, 1 near Richmond, Virginia, and another in San Antonio, Texas. Maruchan currently strives to contribute to society through foods and to provide safe and secure services to customers. In fact, the company's name means happy child, and the brand is marketed under the slogan, Smiles for All. Maruchan has been able to cement instant ramen noodles into the American society as a go-to meal. In 2012, 100 billion total instant noodle units were sold, according to the World Instant Noodle Association. When looking at the competition, it's clear that Maruchan's competitors find themselves in hot water. For today's purposes, we will be comparing 3 different noodle products to see more in depth of Maruchan's benefits. Maruchan, Nissin, and Barilla Spaghetti in order to gauge its dominance among instant and regular noodles. Moreover, we will use the categories of pricing, variety, and efficiency to see which noodle really comes out on top. When looking at the price point of basic noodles from these 3 options, Maruchan's average price is a low 33 cents per serving, while Nissin and Barilla Spaghetti are $1.26 and approximately $1 respectively. From this, we can see that Maruchan is a far more economically sustainable meal. Surprisingly, there was once a Maruchan truck driver that fell asleep at the wheel, causing the crush to crash. Although having all of the Maruchan things being damaged, the company only lost $36. This inexpensive meal is so great that you can break the bread without breaking the bank. This is especially beneficial for demographics on a budget, such as college students, people living on minimum wage, and so much more. Now, enough with the money talk. Let's discuss the variety each product possesses. When it comes to Barilla Spaghetti, there's not much you can do with it. Put some cheese or meatballs, but other than that, the options are limited. Next, Nissin has a total of 17 flavors, divided among 4 subgroups. While this may seem like a lot, Maruchan dominates both statistics with an extensive margin with 56 flavors divided among 4 subgroups. the classic ramen noodle soup, the easy on-the-go instant lunch, the savory stir-fried yakisoba, and the deliciously filling bowl. Within each category, there are a variety of different flavors that can be chosen, ranging from your classic chicken-flavored noodles to the exotic chili piquin and shrimp. For those who are picky eaters like me, you're sure to find a flavor that you'll love, which the competition cannot offer. And who knows, if you start with something simple like ramen, you might end up loving it so much and coming with your own crazy recipe, like a ramen burger, burrito, and pizza, and more. Now moving on to efficiency, some days it seems like your schedule is jam-packed and never-ending. So how are you supposed to find the time to have a filling meal when you're constantly on the go? Being instant noodle brands, Maruchan and Nissin are both able to provide a homey meal within 3 minutes. However, with traditional pasta dishes like spaghetti, preparation time is much longer, around 30 minutes, and the cooking process is much more elaborate, requiring many kitchen utensils and ingredients. I mean, if you have my older sister make spaghetti, it ends up like this. But even she can make a nice Maruchan meal without triggering the smoke alarms. Again, you just open up the packaging and pour in the boiling water and wait. It's just that simple. For all the workaholics out there, this is a product for you, so that you can eat on the go. All things considered, Maruchan is blowing its competition away by providing delicious meal at a low cost in minutes. Along with its commitment to creating amazing meals, Maruchan also involves itself in many philanthropic causes, such as the Feeding America Food Bank system. The Feeding America Food Bank is a network of food banks that distribute to 4.3 million meals each year through food pantries and meal programs throughout the country and leads the nation in its fight against hunger. As these issues are much too prominent in this day and age. In fact, according to Feeding America, 40 million people across the nation struggle with hunger. 12 million of these are children, totaling in 1 in 5 kids go to school hungry. Maruchan's contributions help to feed those who afford otherwise. In addition to contributing to funds to this organization, Maruchan also contributes instant ramen to feed those who cannot afford adequate nutrition throughout the Fight Hunger program. Another philanthropic endeavor of Maruchan is funding STEAM efforts in the Irvine Public Schools. When you eat a delicious meal, you can feel good that someone else is eating because of you. I bet we can all agree why America is obsessed with ramen. Looking back, we saw Maruchan's humble beginnings stemming from one goal, to contribute to society through foods. We then looked at how Maruchan trumps its competitors in price, variety, and efficiency. And finally, we took a step back to evaluate the philanthropic causes supported by this amazing brand. So the next time you're in a hurry and need an instant meal, choose Maruchan.